Social networking, the advantages and disadvantages, a panel discussion. I'm your host, Gail Lewis. Joining me today are panelists Vanessa Riley, Katrice Richards, Kim Williams, and Sam Rosado. Welcome to Social Networking, the advantages and disadvantages, a panel discussion. Welcome my guests. Social networking services such as Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, and YouTube, and Flickr have revolutionized the way people interact with each other, regardless of geographic location or time difference. While there are considerable advantages to social networking, there are also significant disadvantages. Today, we will present relevant points of view from both sides. So, without further ado, let's begin. Welcome, guests.
Thank you.
Hi.
On the pro side for social networking, we've got Kim Williams and Sam Rosado. And against social networking, on the other side of the fence, Vanessa Riley and Katrice Richards.
Thanks.
Welcome, welcome. So let's start with the advantages to social networking. What would you say that they are? Kim, Sam?
Thank you.
For me, some of the advantages are I'm able to contact, again, with a lot of people that I grew up with that I haven't seen in years, family as well. And be able, I guess, to just share what's going on in lives, you know, interact with one another. Those are some of the fun advantages, some of the simplicities, I guess, of it. You know, I do Facebook. You know, I've been on other sites, Twitter. I have an account on Twitter also as well. So for me, there's a lot of pluses of it, especially when I don't have time to just sit down and pick up a phone, you know, to make a call, communicate with somebody in the email or something like that. It's an easy way to just access my friends and family and stuff like that.
So far an advantage is to access your old friends, maybe people that you've fallen out of touch with.
Definitely.
But let's take a step back. Out of the four of you, how many are on Facebook?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so all four of you are on Facebook. So even the pros and the cons share the bond of Facebook. And what else? Twitter? Do you guys tweet?
No.
Sam tweets.
No.
The three of you do not tweet.
Nope.
Any other social networking sites that you were on? MySpace?
MySpace.
I had a MySpace account.
Yeah?
No. I had MySpace. Mi Gente, which is a Latinos page. I mean, but I think once Facebook came out, those just fell to the side. And I still have my accounts with them though, but they just fell to the side.
Dominated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Hover Spot.
Yes.
Hover Spot was a good spot. Hover Spot or
I had
local
High Five.
hookups.
Yes.
High
Oh
Five was
yeah!
good.
Wow.
Oh.
I remember that.
Just saying, that's my kind of local hookups.
So I guess we can all agree that there were so many other different social networking sites, but it seems to be the consensus that once Facebook came about, all of these other ones kind of fell. Black Planet was another one.
Oh
that
yeah! Wow! Yeah.
Caribbean
I
Fever.
have that one. I still have that one.
Yeah.
That's a pretty good one, too.
But think about it. When was the last time you were on MySpace?
Yeah, I deleted my account.
Oh, you deleted yours?
Yeah, it got pretty raunchy after a while.
Wow.
MySpace. Yeah, it started to become more like a meeting. Yeah, that's true.
Really?
Like,
So you find that MySpace as a social networking site became more raunchy?
Yes.
More sexual?
yeah.
And moved away from social networking maybe into some uncharted territory?
Yeah, I think
Mi Gente became like that too.
hookup network.
That became like that.
The hookup network and Mi Gente became the same way as well. So you guys are against social networking down here, and you guys are for social networking. So would you say that this is one of the reasons why you're against social networking, this whole hooking up thing that seems to be going on?
Well, that is one of them points. Is social networking is for people to recap, like he's saying, the lost people that they haven't seen for a while. But in certain part of social network is the bad side, where people just want to meet somebody and they actually meet somebody up, and as you see a lot of days in the news, that this girl meet this guy across country, and this guy kill her.
about the
and chop
cyber
up her body.
stalkers.
So that's like the extremely bad side. And there was pedophiles where like these mans was like 30, 40, and these kids was like 14.
Claiming to be a 13-year-old or 14-year-old.
13-year-old, and that's identity theft and stuff like that that's happening. And I was reading a lot on it. They say trolling.
What's that?
Trolling. Trolling. As
Uh-huh.
stated, it says when social network sites are occasionally used to emotional abuse others.
To emotionally abuse others?
Yes.
And how is that done?
Emotionally abuse others or take a form of a person, like a 13-year-old person, and to try to troll them, to trap them, like a troll underneath the bridge, got paid a toll to trap them and lure them in, and then after
I mean,
abuse them.
that kind of still sounds like the cyber websites where the guys were, the pedophile websites where they're all pretending to be like 13-year-old girls or 13-year-old boys and, you know, getting these kids to come to their house.
Right.
I mean, I've heard a couple of those type of stories on the news too. Not only that, like my main issue with the social network in general is that you don't really know who you're talking to.
Right.
Somebody can put a picture up there, you don't know whose picture that is.
But see, you can
That's
control that though.
How can you control that? Sam?
Well, I'm just saying, I see your point completely. I agree with you.
Anyone can put a picture up there and say that
I
they're a
agree with you.
13-year-old girl.
But I mean, I think that, you know, pages like Facebook, MySpace, all of those should put into place something where it's like, okay, you're going to sign up for it, you're going to use it and stuff like that, but you have to at least, you have to conform under these, you know, bylaws and guidelines and stuff like that. If you're not, you know, then you're going to, you know, you cover yourself legally and you tell them, hey, you know, these are the steps, these are the things, and if you choose not to, then you're going to fall under certain, you know, legalities.
Hey, come on, we got we have people who have made their livelihood out of learning how to beat the system and to get around any type of legality. That's why they have hackers right now.
That's true, but you got to, that's true.
No, you can't.
I agree with you there.
Anybody can agree to something, but there's always a way to get around that something.
That's true.
You can't say, okay, yeah, you agree to do this.
But you always got to be a step ahead of the game, no matter what.
That's pretty much the problem now. There are people a step ahead of the other game anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
There's somebody above everything.
Social network, it does have its pros, such as small business could
Advertising.
advertise their and promotion and their small. They have like a close connection with their customers, like tell them the good feature and the bad feature of their products and stuff like that. That's a good side, and the bad side
There's a bad side with that too. When people start over advertising things on social networks.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean? How so?
Well, I like to use YouTube for videos, but then you know when you pull up.
Posting
No,
videos
going
there
on
or
and
watching
checking.
them?
Yeah, going on to look at the current videos. Like some people from my church, they post videos on there of their sermons that I can't watch or I couldn't go to.
So that seems like a helpful tool.
Right.
Yeah, but you know, there's a slot where they have an advertising come up before you can actually watch some of the stuff.
It's no
I don't like
That is
that.
annoying.
I have to, and you can't X out of it. You actually have to sit
gotta
there
sit
and watch
through
the
it.
15-second skit before you can get to your actual video. Like that's kind of like forcing you to watch a commercial like you're looking at TV. I thought YouTube was a free site. I mean, now you're making it so I have to physically watch a commercial.
So, I mean,
Yeah.
I see what you're saying, though. Yeah.
Really?
Like, when did we sign up for that?
Yeah, I didn't want to watch it. Why am I watching the
But I do advertise on Facebook myself. I actually have a business that I do on the side of my regular job, and it's actually been quite helpful.
So how does that work, advertising on Facebook? You guys are both in favor of Facebook. You
Yes.
advertise your small business on Facebook.
I do.
Has it been profitable? Has it been a good thing for your business? Has it been a good thing for you? Or has it been kind of shady and seedy?
Well, to answer the first question, which is how you do it, either I have a website for my business, so either I can just plug that on my own Facebook page. And what I also did is I created a second Facebook page just for my business.
Okay, so
and
you
that
have
has
your
actually,
personal Kim page, and then you've got your business page.
Yes.
Okay.
and it's actually helped generate additional revenue from my online customers, so they it's resulting in more hits on my website.
So when you advertise on Facebook, those are those ads that we usually see to the right of our Facebook page?
Actually, not in my case, because I don't have the funds right now to advertise it, because that is a cost, but eventually I will do that. But there is It will come up if you did a search for the particular business. I'm not here to plug, so. But yeah, if you did a search for that particular business, it will come up as Kim's page.
And that'll come up in a search engine as your Facebook page or as your website or both?
Both.
Okay. So you find that you get more hits on your
Yes.
website because of Facebook?
Yes.
Now with your, as these ladies were talking about, with your customers, you said you can keep in contact with your customers more through Facebook, and that seems to be a good thing. Has it been, have you had that one-on-one contact with your customers via Facebook?
I've done that as well. I've actually sent out messages through Facebook to folks, just kind of giving them the inside information on special deals that were going on, you know, make them feel special, make them feel like they're the only one getting that information. Because I have
Okay.
to send individual messages
Well,
to
until
people.
right now. Now
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, yes, now.
Yeah.
Secret's out.
What was your secret? Yeah.
Also a problem. Sometimes they could hack her accounts.
Yeah.
Facebook hacking is like like
The
a
new it
popular
thing.
thing. They
Yeah.
hacked her account, make her to seem like this is Kim,
Send a nasty message out.
Yeah.
send messages
Yeah.
and things like that,
Yeah.
mess up her business.
Yeah.
So that's like another con.
Yeah, somebody hacked my mother's account like that, went into her email account and sent all her friends like this really off the wall message, and they were calling her like, what are you sending me? I'm like, Ma, you just got hacked. Just
Right.
change your information. I mean, that's the problem now socially. People put too much information online.
Yes, that's
And when
That's
people
true.
have access to it, I mean, we're now having a very big problem with identity theft.
Right.
That's
like
across the board.
Yeah, across the board. That's like a very big issue. Your stuff's not private anymore. There are too many too many ways to get to your information. Too many.
correct.
I mean, there's also websites that can tell you the last address, your last boyfriend.
The same can be said though about anything that you do online. Shopping
Yeah.
websites, the
The-
same thing. You can
your-
do. You're putting in your
your
personal
income.
credit
Use
card
adequate
information.
protection on the
God.
site.
You're putting in your credit card information.
Yeah.
But
Some of them asking for a social.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
personal aspect, that's why we now have online bullying, because a lot of
Cyberbullying,
people
yep.
tell their business. They they tell their business, oh yeah, I hooked up last night, and then when they go to school the next day, oh your
See,
neighbor
but that's that's
called
happening
TMI.
more with the with
kids.
teenagers now
Oh,
more than
yeah.
anything else.
Yeah.
See, that's
No,
why.
adults too. Don't tell them.
Yeah, because
There's some people over 20 that their whole
Yeah.
their whole business
there's
is
a
on
couple
there.
people out there, but even still,
I have some
you
friends
know,
like that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I got a couple like that too. We don't,
like that.
don't let them go.
They're
But you know, it's the same thing too. It's like, you know, as a parent, you know, for me, and we were talking about this before. You know, you expose your kids to a certain amount. And then, unfortunately, what's going to happen is that they're going to find out from their friends.
Yep.
So I know, you know, as a single parent, I know already. But at the same time, I'm very, very cautious, and I'm extremely protective of my kids.
Who here has children other than Sam? He's the
It's
only
just
one.
you.
And what are the ages of your children?
9 and 7.
9 and 7. So your 9-year-old at 10 years old comes to you and says, Dad, I
I'll be
want
in
a
a couple of
Facebook
weeks."
page. What do you say?
We kind of had this discussion, ironically, because he has extended family that's on Facebook.
Okay, so cousins,
yeah.
aunts and uncles.
Yes, so I
Has he
don't.
visited your Facebook page?
Oh, he sees my Facebook page constantly.
Okay.
You know, and I mean, splattered right on the page is a picture of myself and when they were infants, when they were
Okay.
little, and stuff like that.
that's
So
cute.
yeah, you know. But for me, it's like then what they've morphed into now. But anyway, that's besides the point. But for
not
me,
so
it's
good.
like you know, I do it for the family aspect. You know, I have a lot of friends that I've grown up with since we were all little, and now we're all around us with our kids and stuff like that. So that was my main attraction to Facebook, more than that. And then I kept running into friends of mine that was like, wow, you know, we haven't seen you in so long. Get on Facebook. And sure enough, I mean, I've run into so many people that I haven't seen in years to see them because I don't have the time to, you know, I mean, I don't sit there 24/7. I work on a computer all day.
But
So for me,
also
you
the
know, it's
bad
important.
point is that you could get that stalker
Oh yeah.
that
oh.
you didn't want to see.
Hi.
Yeah,
in
what-
years.
Hi, my name is da da da. I think
That
you're a cool
keyboard-
person. Would you add me to
About
your
that
you
5th grade
profile.
girlfriend or that 10th grade boyfriend.
Yes, that one that you
Circuses.
try to get away
Don't
from.
friend them, it's that simple.
It's that simple. I'm
Wait,
not
actually,
adding.
I had that issue. I had an ex-boyfriend who requested one of my cousins. You know, because some people
Yeah.
add people to add them, and he went down my entire Facebook list and added every one of my friends to his Facebook. I had to literally, like, please remove this person. This is my ex. He is just trying to get information from me. Please block him. I literally had to do that. I've never had. That was the
Ask how
craziest
many
thing.
friends he did of yours,
My entire Facebook list.
and how many friends did you have at that time?
I had over 50. I think it was 60 at that time. So he went through all of them.
He reached out to approximately 60 of your friends and family and coworkers and neighbors who are friends of yours on Facebook, and he friended them.
Yes.
And the whole idea of friending these people, your friends,
Yeah.
was to get more information about you.
Yeah, because I actually blocked him. But the problem is with Facebook is if you add somebody, that person can still see what your friends see about your posts.
That's
Right.
correct.
So even if you block them individually,
Yeah.
they can see whatever you posted between you and your friends, and that's, I mean,
Exactly.
that kind of defeats the whole point of me blocking you.
So what about privacy? Isn't that what we're talking about here?
There's
It
no
seems as if, your whole life is opened up.
Yes.
I mean, it's great for your business. It seems to be great for your family.
There's
But
no
what about this privacy issue?
It's
No, I can understand the privacy point of it.
I know I'm addicted to Facebook.
That's the problem.
My name is Katrice, and I'm addicted to Facebook. But I don't want to hear your whole life story in Facebook.
Katrice, we're going to talk about addiction and we're going to talk about stalking when we come back. But we're just going to take a quick break. I'm here with Kim Williams, Sam Rosario, Vanessa Riley, and Katrice Richards. We're discussing social networking, the advantages and the disadvantages, and we're just going to keep going for a few more moments before we take that break. So you were saying that
Addiction. It's very addictive. Like sometimes, like you have to see what's this person's doing, what's this person going on, and stuff like that. It's encroaching on your personal life. It's like you lose sleep because you want to find out what's this person's doing. Oh, what happened to this person? And then you keep on telling, and then you wake up. It's like, I mean, you go to sleep. It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. Like, oh wow, fall asleep and I gotta go to work at 9.
Let's not forget the games.
Oh, no, let's not forget walk on
oh, that's a whole other area of social networking we haven't touched on, the gaming aspect.
the hits. Please add me on Cityville, Farmville, Pioneer.
I used to play Cityville.
Who games here on
Oh,
on
yes,
Facebook?
I
Do you game?
did.
Not on
Farmville.
I didn't even
Facebook.
bother.
Do you guys do Words with Friends or Farmville,
No.
Cityville? Which one?
Words with Friends take too long.
And what do you do?
I only do Farmville.
Farmville.
I love
She's tending the
Farmville.
farm. She's in the city. What are you doing?
I do Cityville, and I also do Words with Friends,
Words with Friends also.
which is on my mobile.
I'm sorry.
I do video games with my kids.
Yeah.
It's Scrabble, right?
Do you find that well, let's take Words with Friends. That's something that most people have some familiarity with, and that's like playing Scrabble.
Yes.
Yes.
Only with your online community, so with your
Yes.
Facebook
I
friends.
suck at
Yes.
Scrabble.
So let's say that you two are friends, and you don't want to hang out with her this evening, and you tell her that you're going to sleep, but yet you're still playing this Words with Friends game.
Exactly.
Oh,
So what happens?
yeah.
You're in trouble.
That means that I'm
That's a
gonna get
confrontation.
text the next morning. saying, but I thought you said, but you know what? You can always get
forget
out
the
of
phone
it
call.
by saying, oh, I left my Words with Friends on. That was my
Okay.
boyfriend who was playing with you.
Okay, so you can
Really?
claim someone else was in your Facebook account playing
Exactly.
those games and it wasn't really you.
Exactly.
What do you guys say about that?
Why the lies?
I'll be honest. I don't bother playing any of the
addiction.
Facebook
Right.
games because I know from experience with some of my friends that they've told me that leads to a whole lot of trouble.
You were saying it's addiction.
Addiction is like when you're addicted to something, you encroach, you lie,
Right.
you cheat, you find any way to continue on playing your game or getting that hit or smoking that pipe or
Smoking a pipe.
I'm going. Well, Facebook is addiction.
Running the gamut of
Like,
addiction.
It's an addiction. It's like you lie, you manipulate and everything. But as far as I know, me personally, there's other social network and that I'm still addictive of, and
Oh, it's got Diner Dash now.
Diner
About that.
Dash, okay.
That's on Facebook now.
Yes.
yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
You gotta
Vanessa,
avoid
can
that.
you define, because you have a little bit of a medical background, can you define addiction for us?
Well, from what I learned in psychology. It really just means that you don't know how to moderate something. And I think that's pretty much the problem with Facebook right now. No one knows moderation. I find it kind of frustrating when I'm walking down the block and almost get run over by somebody that's like this in their phone looking at Facebook or trying to update their status when you're just like, come on, like it's not that serious.
On the 4 train, delayed.
Oh,
Yeah. Sick passenger.
I could say to people, one thing, when you're on that bus or you're on that train, look at the other
I
person.
saw your Facebook
Look
post.
at the other person. You could just look at them.
Their face is
Their
gone.
face is like
No one
this.
talks
And
to
then
anybody
you don't
anymore.
have to really look over. You can see the blue label saying Facebook. So you already know they're on Facebook. So you could just tap the other person like, yo, can I? Like, I don't even know this person, but let me take a look and see what they're doing.
Vanessa, you just pretty much summed it up there when you said we don't talk to each other anymore.
No,
That's true.
we don't.
Face to
That's
face.
true.
I don't think people are comfortable having a face-to-face conversation. From what I've understood, social networking has become the main way that anybody interacts with each other anymore.
Communicate.
To a
We don't
major
even
point,
date.
yeah.
We don't even date normal anymore. We go online and go to like
We
eHarmony.
didn't go on a date. We went on Facebook.
The Facebook date
We're compatible.
or a cyber date or
Right.
you know, there's no direct contact with anyone
Although sometimes that works out because actually my friend,
Found her
he's
love
been my
of her
friend for, he really did.
Really?
He really did. They
He's
actually
in a
met
relationship
online.
and
Yes.
they met online.
They met
Do you know which
online.
site? Which social site?
Oh,
Match.com perhaps, JDate,
I
So
don't.
many of them.
eHarmony. There's
It might have been eHarmony, whichever one is more friendly to same-sex, because I know one of those particular sites was not friendly
Friendly.
toward that at all. So I think it was eHarmony, but that's how they
and they're
met.
in a relationship
Yep.
for a long time.
Yes, their anniversary is coming up, as is mine, but they're
Congratulations.
nearly 4 years.
Congratulations.
That's a 1 in a million shot right there.
Seriously.
It's so expensive. Like seriously, just get outside and just go.
Yeah,
to,
that I
go
agree
to
with you there.
Soho,
Why you gotta
or
pay
go
to
to
meet
the
somebody?
bank. Just sit
Why
in
do you
a
have to pay to
bar
meet
or a
somebody
library
online?
Because no one
and
believes
just
they
meet
can.
somebody.
No one believes
Right.
they can meet somebody just by walking down the street anymore and saying hi. That's what it
The
is.
reason is it's
Hi.
because of this social networking. It's like
And if you don't fit the model, sometimes it is hard to just get out there and just be like,
Right.
Hello.
Yeah,
The problem
that's
is
true.
whether you
That's
do it
true.
if you do it online and you meet that person, the problem is that they still might not like you anyway.
that's
Right.
correct.
Let's just meet each
might
other
as well.
first,
Yeah.
face to face,
Yeah.
and get that
depending on your
awkward.
self-esteem issues, it might just be easier to at least start online before you actually have that face-to-face.
Right, yeah.
That
You said that it was expensive,
yes.
Yeah, you have to
You
pay
gotta pay
for
for
an
eHarmony.
eHarmony.
so you've got to pay for eHarmony, you've
set
got to
up your
pay
account
for
free.
Match.com.
Yeah, like you
Yeah.
can set up your
Sounds like
account for free.
experience. Yes.
But then if you want to email or talk to somebody, you got to pay $19.95 a month. Why?
Wow.
Why?
Wow. So if you want to advertise on Facebook, you've got to pay. If you want to advertise yourself on Match.com or eHarmony,
pay.
you've got to pay.
You just
So
gotta pay.
what is this? So we're paying for this social networking. It's not even free.
Yeah, the
Exactly,
benefit
yeah.
is you probably find your true love.
That's
the
the
con
1 in a
is
million
that
shot,
you be
dude.
broke trying to take your true love to a dinner.
So what about
You build your business and then
I'm
you're
married
good.
to my laptop.
Yes, exactly. You're married to your
Like
laptop.
Mac.
So what about the stalking? Does stalking go on
Yes.
in
Yes.
these dating
Yeah,
social
yes.
sites?
Yes, I could attest, not to myself, but to my best friend. My friend, she had this guy. He was not very good to her, abusive. He basically made about estimated.
Really? That's a lot. That's a lot.
Wow, you're a
Running
deep
the
thought on
numbers.
that one.
13 different profiles of himself.
Wow.
On
her
on which site?
Facebook.
Okay.
in MySpace, because it was that back in the day.
Okay.
Facebook and MySpace, just to befriend her, just to stalk her, just to get her phone number, so he could harass her more and more and more.
See,
In the
that's not cool.
news,
That's
in the
scary.
news,
Yeah,
you
that's
can
very
hear
scary.
about these people. Because in your social network, you tell them Where are you gonna go? Where are you gonna eat? Where are you
don't
now?
like
Right.
I don't
And you
like
can check in
that's
where
the
you are
thing.
right now.
That I agree with
Foursquare.
you.
That's
Why would you-
Foursquare.
Why would you go
Hi, I'm
out
sitting eating a bagel.
eating a bagel and you take a picture of the bagel and put it up? Why?
I love this
Why?
cupcake. It's a delicious cupcake.
I love this cupcake. I'm at this bakery. It's
Yeah.
4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Exactly.
I'm the mayor, darn it.
You know, so exactly. I'm
got
the
a
mayor
picture
in
of the
Foursquare.
Yeah.
And here's a picture of my cupcake. Are we sharing too much here?
Yeah.
That I agree with.
I
Yeah.
think so.
That annoys me because I
But
can't get the
guilty.
cupcake.
You just like, because back in the days, it was hard to find a person. Now
Right.
it's like, all you have to do is go on Facebook.
Back in the day, you could say, I'm at the library. Now you're checked into Starbucks.
Foursquare.
Yep.
That's another
Foursquare,
one.
you're checked
Yeah, we were talking
into
about
Starbucks, but you're telling someone, I'm really at the library. Caught out there in a lie?
Yeah, that's it. You
Yeah.
lie. Why you in Starbucks? What do you mean you're at Starbucks? You're not at Starbucks.
No, I think the worst one is where guys are getting caught because they're talking to a girl and she posts. I'm glad we went out last night. We should do that again. And the girlfriend checks the Facebook page.
So what are we saying? Our girlfriends, our boyfriends, our significant others shouldn't be our friends on Facebook?
It's hurt more relationships than helped.
That's the reason.
We're very honest, so it wouldn't hurt if he was on Facebook. He's not. He's
Okay,
a little
that's-
back in the
that's
day,
just
so he
you.
doesn't have a computer.
I mean,
but
my
Have that
girlfriend was on
option.
Facebook.
You guys are honest, you.
My girlfriend was on Facebook with me, and we didn't have an issue with it at all and stuff like that. But then again, I'm as private as she is.
Okay.
So I'm not gonna spoon feed you anything about my personal
So even
life.
if you were creeping, and we're not saying you are, but even if you were, you wouldn't put it out there like that
No,
anyway.
I'm not that dumb.
Okay, because you're private, and she's private too. So
Yeah,
we'll turn
exactly.
around, even if she was, which we're not saying she was.
Don't think that
she
there's
would.
not a way for her to not find that out, dude.
Oh, I know that, but
Come on.
still, I'm
She
not-
knows some of your friends. I've had friends get caught like that.
Oh, I know.
They even have their faces, their pages private from each other.
But see, if I
Right.
wanted to creep, but listen, if I wanted to creep, and I could creep, but I don't
And-
do it.
Tell me that.
And you wouldn't put it, you'd at least be
do it.
smart enough not to check
I'm
in on
not
Foursquare.
That, yeah, of course I'm not.
The rest of your species is not that
Well, I
intelligent.
know the rest of us, but
All right,
but
guys, Kim, Sam, Vanessa, Katrice, we've really enjoyed this pro and con discussion about social networking. We have just a few seconds, last thoughts.
Yeah,
It's
I really.
good to find family and friends. It's bad to put your whole life.
you need to know how to
Yeah.
control it more than
Okay,
anything
so
else.
like anything else in this world, in moderation
Yes.
Yeah.
and with
big.
privacy.
Yes.
User
That's what
beware.
we've come to. User beware. Those
a
are
good one.
great words. Thank you, Kim Williams. So we've had Kim Williams, Sam Rosado, Vanessa Riley, and Katrice Richards on with us today for our panel discussion on social networking, the advantages and disadvantages. And it was our panel discussion. I'm your host, and we had a great time today, yes?
Yes.
And we're all on Facebook, and we're all going to continue on Facebook
Moderation.
in moderation. Yes? Okay.
But I hope post about this. This was fun.
You better not. No cupcake shots.
Yes, no cupcake shots. We've decided no, nothing else. All
No
right.
check-ins either.
Thank you very much, guys.
Too late.
Thanks so much. Thanks. We'd like to thank you for watching, and have a great day. I'm your host, Gail Lewis. Thanks for watching.